friends, the kids are going to be working on some holiday crafts. Christmas crafts is what we celebrate. So we got these from Hobby Lobby, I think a week ago. That haul is in my recent videos, but it was $1.99 and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 6 reindeer, and then it comes with the googly eyes. And I love these felt kits because they have the adhesive backing, so they can, it's okay. So they can give them little scarves and things like that. They have a brown and a pink. These are just for the antlers, which are cute.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah, and then we have some red for the scarves and Rudolph's nose. And then I'm going to tie these so we can hang them up in various spots in the house. So the kids are gonna work on that while I work on some other holiday clean and decorates. I'm excited to get this house looking more winter-esque. So I was asked to expand on my clean routine here, and I mentioned a top 5 that I do every day. So my goal is to show you how I do this. I try and do 1 load of laundry every day, and that is folding 1 load and then putting 1 in the washer and dryer and having that dryer laundry ready for the next morning. And then I move on to the kitchen. I try and do the counters and I unload the dishwasher and load it. And that's something that I try and do before noon. Of course, there's no time limits to this, but it's just something that's easier. I try and do these 2 things before we leave for the day and go to the park or wherever we're going for the day. So that is what I do in the morning. And then the other 3 things that I like to do is vacuum or steam mop the floor. I like to declutter something, and then I also like to cook dinner. So I mean, it's up to you. The top 5 can be whatever you want it to be, but right now this is what I'm doing. I did get a question about this, that I'm not getting the dishes clean if I rinse them. I'm putting them into the dishwasher, so maybe you didn't see that last time, but I'm just rinsing them and then putting them into the dishwasher. The kids have moved on to a gingerbread house. I'm happy I got the dishes done because this is more hands-on. We got this from Walmart. Of course, you could get them wherever you want. Hobby Lobby does have them and they're 60% off. So these activities are super inexpensive and I love them because the kids can sit here and craft something. So what I did was just put some icing out and they're just decorating with candy. When they get a little bit older, maybe we will get into a more intricate train like this box here. That's a little above my skill level, but we tried our best. Of course, with gingerbread houses, it's difficult to keep it together. So I'm trying to keep it together here. I am not feeling my best self, so I am just trying to help them out and show them how to do this. It has already fallen apart. I would suggest getting the pre-made gingerbread houses. I've seen people do Pop-Tart gingerbread houses. There's so many different kinds that you can do, but Why had his heart set on this train one, so I promised that I would get it. It was in the budget to find something like this. I have everything kind of put together here, but again, it was Sam's Club and Whole Foods, and we just got some staples. We didn't really need a lot because I shopped my shelves, so I'm excited about that. And then Whole Foods, I just made sure I went through my app and looked at what was on sale versus what I wanted, and that's another way that I save money in the grocery store. I know a lot of us look at Whole Foods and more of the expensive specialty stores like that and think that you can't go there on a budget, and you absolutely can. I mean, at any grocery store you can spend a lot of money here, but yeah, I'm gonna go through here and show you what we got. First things first, we got the organic apple juice for the kids, and that was at Whole Foods. And then we got the organic whole milk from Sam's Club, and those are 3 half-gallons, so those are nice to have, and if we don't go through them, we'll just freeze one of them. And then behind here, I did want to show you for, I believe they're $9, $9.50, under 10 at Whole Foods. They're dragon eggs and dinosaur eggs, so if you have kids that like that kind of thing, they submerge in water and they crack open in 48 hours, so we're excited to see that. Back to the food. I got some 3-month Manchego cheese. It's sheep's milk cheese, so I'm hoping the dairy doesn't bother me too much here. And then we did do the olive bar, and I just got some pickles, some marinated feta, and that's the sheep's milk feta, which is nice. And then I just got some stuffed olives and some Kalamata olives. I'm definitely a savory girl when it comes to pregnancies, so the saltiness is nice. And then the Annie's bunny crackers were on sale. I wish that we didn't pass that aisle, but we did. I'm not a huge fan of sugary little snacks like this, but they're okay in moderation. And then I did get the Louisville vegan jerky. I'm hesitant about vegan meats, but this honestly isn't too terrible. It does contain soy if you're iffy about that. Tamari, maple syrup, there's natural smoke flavor, so that's the only thing that really raises my eyebrows. Beet juice, vegan brown sugar, paprika, spices, but they're really tasty to snack on. So I'm attempting a new prenatal vitamin, and these were on sale, but I'm hoping that this will help. It does have some ginger in here to support nausea, but mine has been giving me some intense headaches, and I'm just hoping that this will help. And then right next to it, these were on sale as well. They're blackberry ginger gummy drops. I think you just suck on them, but I will take anything at this point. I'm having a rough time again. I got the Rowdy Mermaid ashwagandha blackberry adaptogen tonic. I really, really love those. And then over here, I got some cinnamon rolls at Sam's Club, and we've had them before, and my husband requested them. They're super tasty. I can eat about 1/4 of these, maybe. They're so sweet, so it's not really for me, but if you have a sweet tooth in the family, I think this is a great buy for $8.98. You do get 8 of them, and honestly, you can eat them in halves, and you will be fine. Next up, I got some organic frozen jasmine rice just for some curry bowls this week. I got some gnocchi. This is the 4-cheese gnocchi, ready in 5 to 7 minutes. Super easy to add an extra protein to, and some veggies on the side, and call dinner good. We got the $4.98 rotisserie chicken for my husband. It's such a good buy, and we always get one at Sam's Club. We got the Zero Sugar Califia Farms oat milk. We have some bananas here. I have some Brussels sprouts. I just got 2 Power C's for the week until I can get to Target or Walmart or something like that. I got some Nature's Bakery fig bars. You get 32 of these for $11. I think that's a great deal. So the kids really enjoy these to snack on. We have some club crackers. They just didn't have any other crackers, and I need something that I can just wake up and snack on a little bit. So I usually have like 3 of those, and it kind of holds me over until I can get any medicine I need. And then over here, I got the Kite Hill soft spreadable cheese. I got the garlic and herb. This is made with almond milk. If you are a plant-based vegan person, this is delicious. I like making the, it was like that, kind of like the TikTok feta pasta, at least my version of it. It's so good. I just melt about 1/4 of this, maybe 1/3 of this, with a little bit of the Rayos marinara sauce, and then I put it over noodles, and it just makes this rich, creamy sauce, and it's super delicious. I'm hoping there'll be some protein from the almonds here to help along with the sickness. Some pineapple spears, and this will just last us. There was also a pineapple. I believe that pineapple was $3.98, and that was on the way out the door. And then I have a sweet potato here and 4 apples. The kids really love the avocado sushi, so we got a pack of that. I just cut them into 2s, and you just dip it in brown sauce is what they call it, which is just soy sauce. And then I also got some cupcakes, but they fell into each other. We got a Death by Chocolate and the Chantilly. We enjoy having those from time to time. And that is all that we got. We are pretty excited to get some specialty items that I know we will eat. I'm going to put these away and I'll show you my loosely based meal plan for the week. We are going over this meal plan in a beautiful light. It snowed last night. We're very excited. But I did want to let you know about some things that I've been doing with my meal plan lately. I haven't been planning out meals for every single day. I've been picking maybe 2 to 3 recipes for lunch, dinner, and breakfast, and then just kind of putting them throughout the week. That technique has really been working. It's very realistic for me. I can get into the kitchen and make some of these. I can prep a lot of these as well. And I love Whole Foods because they have really easy items at a good price. That frozen rice is around, I feel like it's $3, but I could be wrong, and it makes a ton of rice. Of course, you can make rice in your Instant Pot or however you do it, but it's super easy to just throw in a pan. You can microwave it too, which a lot of people do. That's what it's made for, I think, but it's easier for me to just throw it in a pan and make a little fried rice bowl, or you can make Chipotle bowls with this, or sushi bowls. There's just so many different ways that you can use it. Just pile it with veggies and a protein and call it good. I always like to try and get a probiotic in there as well. But starting out, we do have omelets. The kids love Southwest omelets, and we have a ton of leftover mashed potatoes. So we are going to be making some potato pancakes. I'm just going to make a bunch of them and then freeze the rest of them. And then we're going to do breakfast tacos. That is just egg, black bean, cheese, bell pepper, onion, those kinds of things. I've been trying not to waste food, so the leftover omelets will go into the breakfast tacos, and that's been really helping me. I am not a fan of food waste, and when you have 2 kids that are a bit picky, food waste is inevitable. So I am just trying my best to find items that we can reuse and make into other items. Next up is going to be tree eggs and snowflake pancakes. So I made an egg in a tree cookie mold the other day, and Wilder really loved it. So it's a little tricky, but I wanted to do it for him. What you do is just put a piece of, you could do parchment or tin foil underneath the cookie sheet, and you bake the egg. And that's the best way to do it without it running out, from what I've seen. And if you do the parchment and aluminum foil, in my mind, the aluminum foil isn't like leaching into the egg. So we've been doing that. And then snowflake pancakes, I've been trying to draw snowflakes with a little squeeze bottle. I'm not very good at it, but I try, and they really like it. So we've been doing that lately. And then for lunch, like I said, we're doing some sort of rice bowl. And then chicken salad, we have that rotisserie chicken, and the kids really love chicken salad. When everyone does meat salads like that, I just do chickpeas. I love chickpeas. They're very good. And then on the bean note, I saw on Instagram Reels, I don't have TikTok, but I think it comes from that, and they are roasted beans, and you can do like lima beans. So you soak them overnight. I have a ton of dry beans in the prepper pantry, and then you can marinate them, flavor them however you want, and then you bake them in the oven, and they kind of puff up and get crispy, and you dip them in some sort of creamy like feta dip. So I'm excited to use that Kite Hill dip for that. You just mix it with some oat milk, a little bit of lemon juice, and it makes this really yummy dip. So I'll be munching on that throughout the week's lunches as well. And then we're doing smoked pasta salad. I would have gotten that at Whole Foods, but it just, I don't know, it didn't look that good. And the girl behind the counter, it didn't look like she was having the best day, so I didn't want to bother her, but it's just penne pasta. So we're just doing 2 boxes of the Barilla protein pasta. We have a ton of that. I really enjoy it, and it gives you some extra protein. And then you do mozzarella. I mean, you could do any cheese that you want. It doesn't have to be a smoked cheese. We do have a smoked cheddar in there, so I'll probably use that. But if you don't have a smoked cheese, I just add a dash of liquid smoke and you're good to go. And then it's more of a caprese. So it has basil in it, which we have some fresh basil growing in the windowsill here. And then some tomatoes. I don't know if I can stomach that, but I do have an heirloom tomato. And I really enjoy heirloom tomatoes with salt and pepper. So I'm really hoping that it won't be too acidic, but you just mix all that together fresh with a little bit of mayo and some sort of vinegar. We have red wine or balsamic, and enjoy it. It's very tasty. It's a cold pasta salad, but you could totally do a warm one as well. And then for dinner, we're doing that creamy pasta. You don't have to use pasta, so you could use rice, you could use orzo with that. Quinoa is actually really delicious with that. You could just serve the creamy sauce over veggies, but I like it with that protein pasta. It's nice and filling, and it's really, really yummy for this time of the year. Next up, we're doing a charcuterie board. We have a bunch of cheeses and meats in there that need to be used up. It is nothing fancy. It's just like deli meats that need to be used up. When you're pregnant, you're not supposed to eat deli meats, but that's not a problem for me. I do like the tofurkey slices, but I don't like the ingredients, so I'll probably just have some smoked salmon. I don't even know if we have that. I don't know, but the beans might be good with that too. We'll see. Again, loosely based. It's not a lot of pressure. I just want to get in the kitchen. It brings me so much joy to cook, and yeah, I've said it in almost every video. Being out of the kitchen has taken a toll on my mental health. So I'm just trying to get back in there and get creative with some things that we already have so we don't waste any food. Next up, we're gonna do some of that gnocchi. If you haven't tried that 4-cheese gnocchi, it's delicious. Target makes a very similar bag. I think it's 2 ounces more at Target and about $1 cheaper, but there's something about the gnocchi that just doesn't taste right. And we have a ton of gnocchi in the refrigerator. So what I like to do is add a bag of my gnocchi with this gnocchi because it has so much cheese creamy sauce, and then we just add a ton of veggies in there, roasted carrots and peas, and it makes this really delicious filling pasta. So we are carb loading on pasta this week, but I think it's a great season for it. As you can see, it's just getting more beautiful out there. So here is the meal plan for the week, and I am going to wrap it up. Feel free to screenshot. Let me know any recipes you want to see. If you feel like it, please let me know what you're making for the week, some of your favorites for the month of December. I'm so excited to start getting some decorations up and just really getting this house ready for a minimal holiday. I'm just very excited for that. I feel so blessed during the holidays. I come alive in the winter, so I'm very excited. If you're new here, we'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone.